Hello and welcome to Fox's instruction video. First off, just open the passenger door to show you how to get to the fuel. Got a little catch here that you pull open. There is a misfueling device, so you can't put the wrong fuel in. It's diesel. All our vans are diesel. Just open the door. I'm going to show you how to turn the passenger seat around. There's a main light switch up here that I will just turn on so we can see it a little bit better. Now this seat doesn't go up or down, so you just need to bring it about 3/4 of the way forwards, and then there's a locking mechanism in the middle, which I'll show you in a bit. Spin it round. This is the backwards and forwards motion, and this is the locking mechanism in the middle. So now I'll show you how to turn the driver's seat round, very similar. This does have an up and down, so you need to put it in a fully upright position. Again, for this one, you do need to drop the handbrake. So you need to put the van in gear, drop the handbrake, bring the seat again about 3/4 of the way forwards. You need to drop the armrests and have the steering wheel in the fully upright and in position. And use the locking plate again and twist around. So Fox has a single leg table system. The table leg is stored in the side here. You have to line this bit up to fit in here and then twist. And then the plastic nut you screw to tighten it up. So then your table leg is secure. Now the tabletop lives in the back door. I'll show you that when we go around there later. Just to show you that's the bit that the table leg goes into. You literally sit it on and the table will move around. That's quite normal. So just to show you again, this is the main switch for the power. Turn it on. Some of the lights come on automatically. If they don't come on, these little round ones here, you press the silver on the side, touch on and off, and there's a few of those around the van. To check the state of the leisure battery charge, you need to look at this Victron energy control panel. Press up. It'll give you the percentage of the battery, and then if you go through, that's giving you the input and output of the battery. So this is the diesel heater control. To turn on, you press the button once. You need to be on this screen. Move it into the middle for the temperature. Press again. Then move the dial up and down to the desired temperature. Say, for example, you want it on 21. You then press and hold until the green light comes on. Then it takes a few seconds to fire up. To turn off, press and hold until the red light comes on, and then it will turn off. It does take a little while to power down. Just to note, make sure there's nothing blocking the heater outlets under the rear of the driver's seat and in the kitchen area. I'll point these out to you on collection. Just to show you, below the diesel heater is the water control. You need to have this button turned on for the tap to work. This is just another light switch. This is the tank test. It shows you how much water is in the tank. We'll send you away with a full tank of water. So Fox has got a roof vent. Just to show you how this works, you pull on this bar, you tip it forwards, and then you pull back and it comes open. And basically, same in reverse, and then you pull it towards you and then that locks in position. This does have a fly mesh and also a blackout screen. Just to show you an extra ceiling light that we've got here, you press this middle button to turn it on. First it will come onto a blue night light, touch it and it'll go bright, and if you press and hold, this dims the light or brightens it accordingly. And touch again to turn off. So Fox has also got some additional roof windows. You've got 3 little clips here that you undo. Push the window open. If you want it to stay open, you just turn these little black dials here. This also has the fly mesh and the blackout blinds. Fox is fitted with a top loading fridge. To operate, lift the lids, power button here, press and hold to turn on. You've got the temperatures here. If you want it colder, you just press this ice button and go through the temperatures. We find that the first 1 or 2 is sufficient. This button here is you can press and hold, and this turns it on to night mode, and it makes slightly less noise overnight. Just turn it off, press and hold. So this is the sink and the hob. It's got a glass lid on both sides, washing up bowl in here. This is the tap. You just lift the lever. You do have to have the tap button on for that for the water to work, as previously discussed. We put a tea towel in here just to stop the glass lid banging on the metal. And then this is just like a gas hob at home. You've got your ignition switch here. You do need to have the gas turned on in the gas locker around the back, which we'll show you. So Fox comes quite well equipped. Just show you where some of the bits are. You've got your plates, wine glasses, etc. up here. This is your cutlery drawer. Down here with some more storage. You also have the silver screens in there, which are for the front windows. You've got curtains all around the back, but those are the silver screens for the front windows. You've got some really good cupboards in here. We'll give you a couple of cool bags for food storage, up to you whether you want to use them. And then down here we've got your saucepans, stacking saucepans, kettle, teacups, etc. And there's plenty of other cupboards for storage. So Fox also has a DVD player in this cupboard here. So you open it up, you do need to clip it back with this little hook here. All the instructions are in here. There's a couple of remote controls. We do ask that you don't use anything, put anything for storage in this cupboard, because we have had the screen damaged before, and it is quite a delicate TV. So Fox has got the top bed option that we send you away with the mattress topper and the bed boards. If you don't need the top bed, there is quite a lot of storage, so just bear that in mind. If you pull this down, I'll just move the topper out of the way. And then you've got 2 bed boards. Pull them up together. They sit in a ridge along here and here. There's 1. And then 2, and then the topper just goes up. Now most people put the children up here. It is suitable enough for an adult, although there's not an awful lot of headroom. So I'll just show you how to use Fox's rock and roll beds. The 2 front seats we've turned around into the forward facing position, and they do need to be pushed all the way forwards. You lift this lever in the middle, pull this section of the bed, flip it over. In this middle section there's 2 locking mechanisms. You need to push them in to unlock, and then you drop this section. And this final section, there's a lever on the outside here. You lift the lever, push the black bit of the bed down, and then that's it. If you haven't got the bed boards and the bed mattress topper at the top, we can give you a mattress topper for this bottom bed as well. And to put it away, it's everything in reverse. So I'm just going to show you all the bits that we've got in the rear of the van. So this, lift the lever here to open this door first, and then this door. This is the table that I showed you how to use earlier. In this other door, we have a freestanding picnic table. This cupboard here is quite a nice big cupboard. We can take this section out if you don't need it, but we'll put the camping chairs in there. We send you away with a chair per person that's hiring. And there's a nice little automatic light that comes on there. This cupboard will actually go through all the way through into the van. And these are the silver screens that I was showing you earlier. These are the little suckers that they go on with. Please just be careful when you're pulling them off, because they can break off quite easily. And this can all be sort of taken out, and the surfboard can be stored in there, for example. This cupboard here, we've got your electric hookup cable and the hose pipe. There is also the mallet and the pegs and guy ropes for the pull-out awning, which we'll come back to a little bit later. This cupboard down here is your gas bottles. You get 2 gas bottles, you get 1 in use and 1 full. This gas bottle in use has got the pigtail attached to the top. It does need to be turned off for travel, clockwise off. We'll run through that with you at collection. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to plug into the campsite electrics if you do use electric. You need to lift this here. You've got the blue flap that runs along the top here. push it in. This is the bit that attaches to the campsite electrics. To release, you just have to push this blue lever down and give it a little bit of a wiggle. It's a little bit stiff. Next, I'm going to show you how to refill with fresh mains water. We send you away with 32 litres of mains water. You need to lower this, pop your key in, unlock. Use the hose pipe in the rear of the van to fill up. So Fox has got a pull-out awning. I'll just show you how to use this. It is a two-person job, so you do need an assistant. Unzip the back. Undo the Velcro straps. And then unroll. The legs go down first, which are at this end. And then the arms are in the van side. There is a hole that they need to slot through, which we'll do a close-up of in a bit. So we have some Velcro straps along the side here that you do need to attach just to secure. There are guy ropes that you attach here with the pegs. The awnings don't like the wind or the rain. They're more of just a sunshade, and we would recommend that you don't leave them unattended. So this is just to show you the hole that this last little bit needs to go through to secure the awning.